Oh, what the hell? Yo, there's some blood in here, dude. Holy crap. Yeah, I can't see shit in here. I should have brought my flashlight. Is this real? What the fuck? Bro.
That was right next to me.
My hair just moved, like literally on the right hand side of me.
They slipped into buildings that were supposed to be empty. Someone was watching. Footsteps that matched their pace exactly. A figure in the dark. A stain that didn't look fake. Cameras with no way through. Things that shouldn't have still been there. Tonight we look at 6 disturbing encounters on abandoned places. Real footage of explorers who found out some buildings never fully empty out. In 2024, a small crew of explorers slipped into a half-vacant mall on the edge of town, the kind of place still technically open but mostly forgotten, with entire wings sealed off and abandoned. They had heard the back hallways were unlocked. They were wrong.
What's going on, guys? Today we're trying to get into a half-vacant mall type thing. Hello.
A cleaner spotted them almost immediately. She didn't say a word, just stared, then started talking fast into a radio. One of them moved before he even finished thinking about it, slipping through the nearest door before she could stop him.
That woman back there was pissed. The cleaner kept looking at us and she started talking and I just walked in as quick as I could.
The mall had been quietly dying for years. Storefronts dark, gates pulled down, a whole side of the building locked up and left that way. They tried door after door, looking for a way deeper in, certain that somewhere behind the drywall, the old utility corridors were still open.
It's closed now? Yeah. What's that mean? Everywhere on the side's locked up, though. It's annoying. What about this?
Then someone said the word that changed everything. Security. They split into the maintenance tunnels, a maze of electrical rooms, plumbing access, and doors that all looked the same. The deeper they went, the worse it felt. One room had holes punched through the walls. Another reeked faintly of gas, carbon monoxide, someone guessed, though nobody wanted to find out for certain.
Brody. There's holes in the walls. Nope.
It smells weird.
Yeah, it's carbon monoxide gas.
It's scary.
Just keep it down. There might be people working.
For a moment they thought they had lost whoever was following them. They hadn't.
Goes outside. We don't want to go outside. Get How's the roof worked? What's down in her head? I'm just really not good at reading. Take a picture.
The roof access was sealed. The outside doors were sealed. Every direction they tried led back to the same dead ends. And somewhere behind them, footsteps that weren't theirs kept getting closer. They found a gap, a hole cut into one of the corridor walls, barely wide enough to fit through. It led nowhere good, but it was something. Then the cameras, one after another, mounted along the ceiling, all pointed straight down the hallway they needed to cross. There was no way through without being seen, and at that point, being seen didn't matter anymore. One of them was spotted. A figure stepped out right in front of him, and there was no time to think it through. The other one saw it happen and broke into a sprint before his brain caught up with his legs. They tore through the hallways, hit the emergency stairs, and didn't slow down for a second. Every door and turn, just another obstacle between them and outside.
There's security.
They burst out into the parking lot, lungs burning, sprinting straight for the car without looking back. Nobody spoke until they were already pulling away, and when they finally did, all anyone could say was that it was insane, over and over, like saying it enough times would make it make sense.
Oh my god, holy shit, that was insane.
They got out. They didn't get caught, but none of them are sure they'd go back the same way twice. Quick break. If you're enjoying the video so far, consider subscribing. A lot of people watch but never hit that button, and honestly, every subscriber helps me keep creating these videos. Alright, let's continue. In 2023, Strange Places entered a 300-acre abandoned mental health facility, so large it had its own power plant, over 4 miles of internal roads, and more than 40 separate structures. What started as a routine exploration would end with the team running for their lives. Getting onto the property meant pushing through thick, overgrown brush just to reach the first building, a towering power plant whose glass walls gave them a clear view of the entire complex below.
So we made it into the first building. Holy crap. This must be a power plant.
We made it into the power plant with ease.
This place is insane. I'm gonna start it. Oh, these cool gauges and stuff. Yeah, let's go upstairs.
This was the perfect building to begin our exploration with. The broad sides of the power plant were made up of glass, and from the third floor we could see almost the entire complex.
The next building offered no way in from the ground. The only option was the roof. Once inside, the first thing he found stopped him cold. Dark stains on the floor that looked exactly like dried blood.
Still power. Oh, what the hell? Yo, there's some blood in here, dude. Holy crap. Yeah, I can't see shit in here. I should have brought my flashlight. There's only like little bits of light all over, and then there's still power. So we gotta be careful not to touch anything electrical. That looks like real dried blood. That does not look like fake dried blood. Check that out. I'm here all alone in the dark, and I see this.
He convinced himself it was fake, a prop left behind by someone, until he kept walking and found crime scene tape strung through multiple rooms, more of it than he had ever seen in any abandoned building before.
Why is there why is there crime scene tape here? Crime scene.
The amount of crime scene tape was unusual, something I had never encountered in any other abandoned structure.
Courtroom, yo.
Then we happened upon a courtroom within the building.
Then came a second patch, one that didn't match the others, clumped, coagulated, dark in all the ways the first one wasn't. Whatever this was, it didn't look staged.
Some buzzing, so there is some power here.
But then we came across a chilling discovery that had me second-guessing myself once again, and suggested that not all the blood was fake.
Oh my god. Okay, seriously, what the hell happened here? Why is there crime scene tape all over the place? Why is there... This has to be... There's blood? What the hell? This has got to be fake blood. This can't be real. What the hell is this? This has got to be... Look at this.
But this particular patch of dried blood did not resemble the others, and appeared eerily authentic.
That looks like real blood. But the towels look fake, don't they?
The blood on the towels did not appear dark enough to be real blood, but the mess on the table dried in a familiar pattern.
Guys, what happened here? There's actual blood. We didn't do this. This looks really real. I used prop blood before. That looks real. Look at how it's like coagulating like that. That's real blood. Look at how it's recording. That's gotta be real blood. Look at the little, like, it's clumped together, which means there are platelets. I think this is real blood. It like coagulates. This looks like real blood because there are little clumps in there. And if you know, right, that blood clumps together, like the platelets clump together to stop bleeding. As it looks like the platelets got together, which means there are cells in this blood, which means it's real blood. That's why there's crime scene tape all over the place here.
Deeper into the building sat a closet stuffed with newspaper clippings, all of them tracking a single event from decades earlier, an obsession someone had clearly built in private and never explained.
Then, just when we thought things couldn't get any weirder, we came upon another very mysterious discovery in a classroom. At the very end of the classroom, we found a closet with nothing in it other than dozens of newspaper articles centered around one event in American history.
Last Rock, Iraq, Israel? These are really real. Rocket attack kills 20 Americans. Why did someone post all these things? So this is all about the invasion of Iraq.
Once again, a very unusual find that poses more questions than it answers.
An entire room filled with old things about Iraq. The Iraqi war, the Iraqi invasion is dated from around 2003 to 2005.
The gym told a different story. Every salvageable item from the building had been hauled there and piled up before the place shut down. The only room still fully lit, lights burning over the wreckage like nothing had changed in years.
Whoa.
Finally, we entered a set of doors that led to the gym. It was filled with many items in relatively good condition. It appears as though, before this place was abandoned, workers hastily cleared the rooms, hallways, and offices of anything in good or fair condition and moved it into the gym. While everything was heaped into piles, scattered, and disorganized, the various objects were safe and well preserved in the gym, the only room that was well illuminated, with full power flowing to its lights, which were still burning strong even after all these years.
Storage, whoa. Child stuff. Are you ready to ball, bro? Are you ready to ball?
They were leaving for the next building when a white truck cut them off in the open field.
We were intercepted. A white truck closed in on our position. We tried ducking into the brush, but it was too late. Someone had already spotted us and pulled right up to where we were hiding.
We're so fucked. We are so fucked. There's a white truck.
What followed was a flat-out sprint through rail tracks, dense brush, and open ground, the guard closing the gap behind them the entire way. 3 minutes was all they had before police would be called in.
Hey, he's not a cop. Let's get out of here, dude. Hey, he's already on their way. Hey, let's go. Hey, get out of here. Let's go.
We're so screwed.
Are you ready?
Oh, bro, you know.
We gotta push through that. There he is, dude. We gotta go. I'm not getting away. He's gonna get away though. My guess is we got 3 minutes. I'm dying. I don't think we can go on. The end is so close. Just gotta get across the tracks. Final push. Final push. We gotta go. We got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes before they respond. That's my guess. Oh my God, I'm so close.
He went down into a ditch by the road, certain it was over, until he looked up and recognized the building beside his own car, 20 yards away and just out of sight. He made it. Both of them made it, lungs burning, barely able to speak. 300 acres, dozens of buildings still unexplored, and a discovery in that one room that neither of them has been able to explain since.
I was out of breath, lying in a ditch by the side of the road as the security guard 60 yards away walked down the tracks, phone in hand, directing the police to our only escape route. As I lay there, I thought that my escape had failed.
Guys, this is so serious right now. This is serious. This is so serious. I gotta hit the highway. Oh, oh, this is so real, guys. Holy there's a highway. If I don't get caught by the highway, I'm good. Holy shit. Oh, they made it.
In 2024, a small crew slipped into an abandoned mental asylum on the edge of town, already on edge after spotting a security guard outside before they had even gone in.
Oh, there's so much danger.
It's fucked.
Can you not fix it?
Yeah, no, I just did it.
I thought they made a beat noise then. This is spooky. Even in the day, this is so scary. Do the homeless sleep outside or something?
That's my bed.
It's your bed?
Yeah.
Nice, mate. Let's do it.
Inside, the building felt wrong almost immediately. Boiler rooms thick with mold, lockers rusted shut, the kind of decay that made every sound feel louder than it should.
What is in here? This is like a boiler room. Max working pressure. Danger. Ooh, I'm scared. Wait, boy, there's lockers. Careful. Don't close it. Don't make too much noise. This is actually crazy. It's like a mushroom. Like a huge mushroom.
They pushed further into what had once been a teaching wing, rooms meant to help patients recover before release, the irony not lost on either of them as the building closed in tighter around them.
This is like the teaching part of this mental asylum, where people could like learn stuff before they got out, just help them get a bit better. Don't know, sometimes to stay alive, you've got to kill your mind.
That's when it started. A noise that didn't belong, somewhere behind them, steady and close.
Ready? There's security guard or somebody is following us. Let's go. Someone was there. Seriously. I think someone's there. Go.
They told themselves it was nothing. Wind, maybe, or the building settling the way old buildings do. But the noise kept returning every time they moved, like something was tracking their path through the halls.
I'm so booked out. I feel like someone could be following us right now. Guys, seriously. This place is so mouldy, it's kind of dangerous.
The deeper they went, the worse the building got. Standing water on the floor, stalactites forming from decades of leaks, visibility dropping fast as the light outside started to fade.
Guys, this place is literally scary. There's water, there's icicles in the roof, water dripping on me.
They're called stalactites.
It's getting really blurry in here. It's getting dark as well.
Then they saw it. A shape, low light, gone before either of them could be sure of what it was.
I just stepped. Is that someone sick?
No, it's this tank. It's been.
I just stepped in it. That is disgusting.
Look above it.
Yeah, to get out before it trips on our faces. Well, it stinks like piss.
Come on, let's go down there.
Taking that room.
Bro, it's so dark.
From there, it didn't stop. Footsteps. A presence that seemed to move exactly when they moved, stay quiet exactly when they stopped. They told each other it was nothing, but neither of them believed it anymore.
Bro, I can keep hearing people. Quick. We think someone's following us. We don't know who it could be. Who the f*** is that? My light is so shit, I can't barely see anything.
Is it on the way out?
I don't know, but he's following us. Come here.
It's like it's wind.
Bruv, someone's there. Someone's just doing this. Bruv, we need to get out of here. One goes right, we could die. Guys, you need to do bongo. It's right.
They hit a dead end, a hallway with no other way through, the kind of mistake that turns an explorer into something else entirely.
Look at the door. Where? Hello? Oh! What? Someone's there. Bro, there's a f***ing stalker, he's following us. Bro, we can't get out here, come. That's a dead end, we can't get out here. Shit, we can't get out here. Bro.
Who is it? I swear I saw someone.
Then the figure appeared again, closer this time, standing in the dark, just feet away.
Yeah, it was generally someone there, I swear.
Mate, he's following us. Hello?
Why is he not here now? Mate, careful with the step. Look,
Yeah, I know, there's nails everywhere.
Fuck now.
There was only one way out left, a window. They didn't think, they just went, scrambling through the frame as fast as they could move.
That's the only way out. Just jump out the window. Bro, he's there. Oh my god. Go. Come on. Push. Take it, push.
On the other side, they realized what had actually been following them the entire time. Not a guard, not a threat in the way they had imagined. Just a man with a crutch, the metal tip catching one of them in the leg as they dropped out the window.
Oh, we lost Sam, oh my god. Oh, shit. I lost my phone. Bro, he's just a man with a crutch. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. He hit me in the leg with his crutch as I went out the window.
They got out unharmed, hearts still pounding, laughing at how close they'd come to panicking over something so simple. But for those final 20 minutes inside, none of it had felt simple at all. In 2022, an explorer made his way into Audubon Junior High in Cleveland, Ohio, a school built in 1922 by architect Walter McCormick, the same man behind many of the city's most elaborate school buildings of that era. What he didn't know was that the lot behind the building carried a much darker, much more recent history.
The historic school was built in 1922 by architect Walter McCormick, who went on to construct many of the opulent schools built in Cleveland at the time. Over the years, the school was used to educate many generations of students.
9 months earlier, a 16-year-old boy named Demarion Whitsett had been shot to death on the steps of that exact school, shot twice in the head and twice in the neck. His killer never identified, still walking free somewhere in the neighborhood.
A devastating reminder of Demarion Whitsett, a 16-year-old shot to death.
All I heard was shots, about 4 or 5 shots, and then I heard the cops come through.
Police say Whitsett was found in a lot near these steps on the back of a former junior high school. Sadly, he was shot 2 times in the head and 2 times in the neck.
9 months ago, a 16-year-old was tragically killed on the steps of this school.
He pushed past the police tape still clinging to the fence line and made his way inside, fully aware of what had happened just steps from where he now stood. Almost immediately, something felt off. A noise from somewhere below him, a doorway that looked different than it had moments earlier, details that made him stop and second-guess his own memory of the layout. He called out. No answer came back, but the feeling that someone else was in the building with him didn't go away.
Hello? Hello?
Deeper into the school, the building told its own story without him saying a word. Bullet holes punched through broken glass in one hallway, evidence that whatever happened here had happened more than once.
Like a big maze. This place can get very confusing on where to go to. Bullet holes all in this glass. Somebody else in here shooting. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it.
A bathroom door jammed shut behind him with no handle on his side, and for a few seconds he genuinely thought he might be trapped in a single small room inside an empty school with no way to call for help.
It's destroyed. There's no handle on this door for me to get out. Are you serious? Oh my God. Alright, fuck, I gotta put my camera down and figure this out. Grab it from the bottom. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. I was about to say, no, I did not just get stuck in a bathroom. That would have been up. Excuse my language.
Then came the basement, an endless maze of steam tunnels that seemed to go on forever, mold frozen solid on the walls, the air thick enough that he could taste it through his mask.
There's no end. Oh my God. There's even more tunnels. That's crazy. These beams are like holding up the school on this end. Shit, it just keeps going. Oh my god. This is crazy.
In a storage room near the back of the building, he found something that stopped him cold. A wide trail of what looked exactly like blood smeared across the floor and walls, with the number 666 carved into the door beside it.
Shit, look. It's like blood on the floor. Oh shit, there's a bunch. Look at this. Oh, there's a trail of blood. That's crazy. Goes to that door. What the hell? That's vandalism. That's foul. What the hell? Somebody was bleeding. Is this real? What the fuck? Bro. It's on the and everything. What? This can't be real. That is crazy.
Seconds later, bullet casings on the ground beside the stain, then a sound from somewhere deeper in the building that made the decision for him. He stopped recording and he left.
But that does look real. Hope it's not. Oh shit. Yo, there are bullet cases. At this point in the video, some additional narration is required. You see, unfortunately at this exact moment, my camera stopped recording, but I immediately noticed and pressed record to continue filming. I also want to point out that normally in a situation like this, I would have remained calm. But after hearing the stories of the murder that took place here, and seeing what looks like blood and bullet casings on the floor, I decided to leave, instead of investigating any further. Somebody's in there.
He never found out who or what was making noise in that building with him. He only knows that whatever it was close enough to hear, and that's the reason this exploration ended early. In a forgotten stretch of Cleveland's old rail corridor sits the remains of the Wellman factory, a machine works built in 1901 by industrialist Samuel T. Wellman, the same man credited with inventing the open hearth furnace that helped build the American steel industry. Inside, an explorer found himself climbing through a graveyard of old rail cars, one made of wood, another of metal, both still sitting on rails that hadn't moved in decades.
I didn't expect it to be in this good a shape. We have a little wheel here. Let me not do that. Shaking the whole thing. See the underside. It's pretty cool. The red carpet love. I'm not sure. There's the other one. I'll go check it out in a minute. Oh, these stairs are super sketchy. Look what that says. Skip step. You need to skip all these steps. There it is.
A massive overhead crane hung above him, its hook the size of a person, heavy enough that he openly admitted on camera it would be the last video anyone ever saw from him if it gave way.
This was the electrical panel, probably for the whole building. How big this crane is. I mean, this hook. I don't trust stuff like that. Because if that thing broke, that's it. This would be the last video you guys get from me.
Then he found a crawl space, barely wide enough to fit through, and beneath it a room he hadn't expected. Clothing scattered across the floor, something that looked almost like bone before he convinced himself otherwise.
This isn't the easiest hole to crawl through. What the fuck? Is that bone? What the fuck is that? I don't think so. Like clothes and stuff down here. What is that?
Deeper still, an underground chamber completely flooded. The water so clear it somehow looked dirty just from how deep it ran. A door fully submerged, stalactites already forming along the ceiling.
It's like an underground room. This shit is very deep. Oh yeah. Wow. A door over there, look. There's a door. Completely submerged. And that water looks deep. that's very deep. Yeah, see, I know the camera can't tell, but the water's not even dirty. It's actually kind of clear. But it's so fucking deep that it looks dirty.
What made the room strange wasn't just the flooding. It sat almost directly beneath the active train tracks above, a sealed-off space with no clear purpose, hidden just off from the rail line itself.
You know what's weird about this little room? Is that it leads directly. This is like basically right under the railroad station. Or I mean, this is like right under the train tracks. So like right above me are the train tracks. So it's weird that they got this room. Well, actually, literally behind that door is where the train tracks are. So this is like slightly off from the train tracks, but if you went that way, like straight through this brick or straight through that door, you would be under the train tracks. So that's kind of weird. It's weird that this room...
As the sun began to set, the building grew quieter, and quieter never stayed quiet for long. A sound like metal striking the ground echoed from somewhere behind him.
Holy shit. That sounded like metal hitting the ground. Yeah, that's kind of strange.
He found the source, an old hanging fixture swinging on its own, perfectly smooth and silent despite a century of rust around it. He pushed it once more and watched it keep moving long after his hand was gone.
Let's see if it moves. Oh, it does. Look at that. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. It moves easily too. That's crazy. It moves with ease. Like it was just greased up. Silent too, you don't even hear it. Wow, that's so cool. Works perfectly. Dude, it's still swinging.
One last crash sounded from somewhere above as he packed up to leave. Never explained, never investigated. The factory kept whatever made that noise to itself. In Italy, a paranormal investigation team entered Villa Patogni, a 17th century noble villa converted into a luxury psychiatric hospital in the late 1800s, a place where wealthy families quietly locked away relatives the world wasn't meant to see. During World War II, the building took on a darker purpose entirely, used by occupying forces as a prison for political detainees, many of whom were tortured within these same walls and never walked back out. By 1978, Italy shut down its asylums for good, leaving Villa Patogna exactly as it was, the silence inside undisturbed for nearly half a century. The team's equipment activated almost the second they stepped inside, flickering before they had even finished setting up.
And the vibes off the chart. We've got the Ovulus. Sean's got the K2. Just started flickering now, perfect on time. This has already said reveal and hell as we were setting up. But that's strange.
Yeah, that's strange.
Should we walk through these back rooms, do a bit of a paranormal explore, see if we can get anything? Check this, the old bathrooms. I thought I heard some shuffling then. Even the old toilet doors have the peepholes on them. Shower block there.
No privacy.
But this is vibes.
Definitely.
Look at the old doors. Paint peel everywhere. I think the best thing for us to do is just listen out and that really. Get some equipment out. And see if anybody is still here. I've already spotted something. Check this out. Shoes. The old bed cot.
In one of the patient rooms, a device responded directly to a question, moving toward a bed that hadn't been touched in decades, as though something in the room understood exactly what was being asked.
Anything on there? No. If there's anybody that wants to speak with us, buongiorno.
Hello. Went high when you said that.
Hello? Go towards the bed. Oh, it stopped. There you go. That's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, maybe just leave it on there for a sec. Is there anybody in this room with us now? Anybody want to communicate? That's weird. So a little bit of activity on the K2 there, wasn't there? In this room. But let me show you this next room, explorers. Absolutely unreal. I believe it's the main entrance. We've got a basement, we'll check that out. Look at this. The balconies, the artwork. Absolutely unreal.
Upstairs, the activity intensified without warning. One device lit up entirely red, more than either investigator had ever witnessed in years of doing this.
Did she work here?
It's like someone sat there just like...
This is mad.
It's absolute madness.
So there was a woman called Alice that worked here. She didn't like the patients that were here. She was mean to them. Is she an evil spirit now?
Like, yes.
Yes. I've never seen it do this.
Through their spirit communication device, a name surfaced. Alice, a former staff member, described as cruel toward the patients in her care, someone the spirits in the building clearly hadn't forgiven.
K2. Straight away.
Oh wow.
They love that bell.
Absolutely loving it.
Dead center of the room.
Was this where you slept?
There's 100% something in here.
Yeah. Could be more than one.
I think so.
Lasting. Gateway.
Lasting gateway. This place like a gateway for the spirits. Maybe because there was a lot of trauma here.
Maybe.
Were you treated very badly here? Did a lot of people die here?
When they asked whether they should head to the old isolation cell block, every device in the room fell completely silent, as if something was actively trying to stop them from going.
Can they see us now?
Isn't it mad how it stopped when we were talking about going to the cell block? I think that's a sign.
To go to the cell block?
Yeah. Will you come with us if we go? We'll bring the bell.
Dives.
Dives. Jumped. Dives. How weird.
I was going to say, is it jumped or died, as in like that's how they died, but all the windows got bars on them, I don't...
Not all of them. The top hasn't, where we just were.
They went anyway. Inside the cell block, a sudden cold answer came through clearly. Someone in that room did not want company.
Unless that was somebody coming in.
Maybe. Has somebody just come into this room? Alice? We heard you don't have many fans. But that's so weird how it's just straight up said no.
Right, no.
So you believe we're in the correct room? Maybe you just don't want to talk too much?
Bit of a flicker.
There you go, both at the same time. Thank you. Can you move away? There you go. I was going to sit down then, but...
One investigator volunteered to sit alone in the dark room while her partner stepped away, and within minutes, she heard a footstep behind her, close enough that she felt certain someone had walked directly past her.
Yo. That's weird.
That was weird.
How was that? I just heard a footstep. I just heard a footstep. K2.
Do you like me being in here with you?
Strange. Definitely just heard a footstep.
In the basement, children's drawings covered the walls, but not the kind anyone wanted to find. Weapons, blood running down houses, images far too disturbing for the young patients who had clearly been kept there.
Shows that they were locked down here. Hello? Baby change. Must have had proper young ones here.
Oh, really?
Oh my days. Drawing people with guns.
That's a fly.
Look at all the weapons being drawn.
Oh my god.
There's some messed up kids down here, you know.
Yeah.
Look at all the guns, axes, look.
Oh my God.
A house with blood coming down the walls. Penises, obviously.
A spirit box session in that same basement returned what sounded unmistakably like a child's voice, then a smell neither of them could explain, then a shape glimpsed down the corridor that vanished before T.I.
I thought I'd seen something down that corridor then. Any bambinos?
Smell a horrible smell then.
You did?
Yeah.
You smell a horrible smell?
Yeah. Can't see very well.
Hello? Can you speak to us? What did you hear? In real life?
Yeah.
I did.
Like it echoed.
Hmm?
It echoed.
It echoed. Hang on. Same direction I think I heard it from. There's definite voices coming through there, woman.
Yeah. Definitely.
By the time they packed up, neither investigator doubted what they'd just experienced.
Look at all the weapons being drawn.
Oh my God.
There's some messed up kids down here, you know.
Yeah.
Look at all the guns, axes, look.
Oh my God.
A house with blood coming down the walls. Penises, obviously.
Whatever happened to the children kept in that asylum, and whatever Alice did to them, something in that building still hasn't let it go.